Hi, my name is Kyle Capps, and I'm a freshman at Otterbein, and this is my story. So, growing up, I didn't really have a relationship with God. I stopped going to church in like 5th grade because me and my brother just wanted to sleep in. And then in sophomore year of high school, one of my friends was dating this girl who went to the youth group at this church, and he just told me that you should just come check it out. So I went there, and it was pretty cool. I mean, there were cool people there. We mostly just played games, and then at the end, the youth pastor there just had a little topic for each day. I started going there pretty much every week while I was in high school, but I was just mainly going because it was like a place to hang out on Sunday nights. Then I went on this summer trip with the youth group that I've always been going to, and we went to Panama City Beach, Florida, and it was this camp called Big Stuff, and it was a really cool camp, but I was mainly just going because it was in Florida, and my friends were going. We get to be on the beach a lot, so that was like my main reason for going. But after I got there and just listening to the speeches by the people they had each night, I just really thought that what they were talking about just really applied to me. And the last night we were there, the last speaker got up and he's like, if you want to just commit your life to Christ, then just stand up. And I was sitting with my friend Alex and Kyle, and we were kind of all, I think, feeling kind of the same thing, and we kind of wanted to stand up, but we were a little bit, I guess, scared. But luckily the same guy got in there like right before it was over, and he's like, if nobody wanted to stand up, but if you want to commit your life to Christ, then just raise your hand. And at that time, Alex, Kyle, and I just raised our hands pretty much all at the same time, and that's really where it began with my relationship with Christ. So once I got back, I didn't want to be like one of those people who just like goes away on summer camp and just commits their life to Christ, and then once they get home, they don't really do anything about it or change the way they were living before. So my friend Alex and Kyle and I started a Bible study with my youth pastor, and I just liked that a lot. We just really looked at the Bible and just got a better understanding of just what's in the Bible and just teachings of Jesus. So then summer started winding down, and I started school at the OSU Delaware Center, and I was never really happy there because nobody really talked to like everybody. I just like went to class and then went home. So I started looking to get more involved in my church, and I started talking to the worship leader again, and was getting like more serious about playing in the worship band. So I met with him. The first time I played with the worship band was at youth group in November on a Sunday night, and Kyle was actually there, and it was the first time that he came back to the church because he's been pretty busy with school and football. I talked to Kyle about just coming to church and everything, and he said he was going to be there next Sunday. And then Sunday came around, and I just woke up to my doorbell ringing, and I woke up and it was like about 9:30, and I heard it was my friend Alex was there, and he was talking to my dad a little bit, and I could hear some of what they were saying, and just what I could make out was that something bad had happened. They both just ended up just walking upstairs, and I guess my youth pastor had called Alex, and he just said that Kyle was in a car accident on late Saturday night, and he was killed in that accident. I was just really shocked, and it was just really hard to just understand what was going on, and that I really couldn't see Kyle again. That Sunday night, instead of having just a regular youth group, we all just kind of just came together and just kind of talked about what happened with our youth pastor. Something that he said that I really liked was that if we could just talk to Kyle right now and there was just some way that he would be able to come back, that he wouldn't want to come back and he would just rather stay in heaven and be with Jesus. So just dealing with that and everything else was just really tough, but I'm just glad I just had the comfort to know that Kyle was in heaven, and I kind of just got a new perspective on things and just really just saw how just God has a plan laid out for me. So after that, I dropped out of OSU and just took the rest of the year off, and then I decided that I wanted to be a music and business major, and I knew a couple people at Otterbein, so I applied to Otterbein and got accepted, and here I am today, and I think that it's just right where I'm supposed to be in my life right now. I'm just really thankful for Christ, and I really appreciate everything that He's done for me. I'm just trying to live my life the best that I can, just to glorify Him. I just think that just when your life is going a little bit rough and you're just going through some bad times, just have faith and that whatever is happening is just happening for a reason, and God's in control of that. I'm Kyle, and this was my testimony.